to the surface. That's it. Oh, lovely. That's it. Whoa! He's not quite ready yet, but the tackle will take it now. He's tiring a little bit. That's it, Pete. Bring him round this side. If he comes up to the surface now, I'll just... That's it. Don't hurry him. You've got lots of time.
He's coming.
That's it. Good. OK, draw him gently in. Gently in.
Yeah.
Yes! We have him. Woo! You are now an official Barbalang. Congratulations.
Right.
There you are, sir. Your first barbel.
God, he's huge.
Almost as easy as minnow fishing.
He is big.
Have a look at that.
Oh, wow.
Isn't he beautiful? He's fine. Look at that. He's going to weigh 8 pounds, perhaps. Let's take the hook out. That's it. A little splinter of steel out, that leathery lip. I'll call Bob and we'll have a portrait of him and you together. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. This fish. Bob! Bob, come and have a look at this. Huckleberry Finn has just caught his first barbel. Pity he didn't do it on his own rod, actually, but he did extremely well.
God, he's heavy.
You see what they call barbel? He's got a set of whiskers just like us, Chris.
Yeah, even the barbel smiling.
That's some minnow, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to get that in your jar. You're going to do this.
A big smile, please, for the camera.
Yeah.
Your mother won't believe this when we show her the picture.
And then you better put it back in.
Yeah.
That's a good
Well done.
Last size postage in Bedford.
8 pounds 9 ounces, well done. That's a specimen barbel, my lad. It's a good fish. Right, I'll clamber down the bank, because if you fall in putting him back, your mother will never forgive me.
No.
If you climb down just to here, Pete, there's a nice little bit of some boulders for you to... OK, Pete. Come on down. And watch him going sliding back into the shoal. That's it. Well, let him... You can... Oh, just hold him for a bit. It's always best if you hang on to him for a little bit and then let him go.
Such a nice shape.
Beautiful, isn't he? Say goodbye to your... One of your most memorable fish, I bet it'll be. You'll still be thinking about this when you're 80.
Goodbye, Barbel.
Wonderful fish.
Oh, that was superb, Peter. Very well done. Plus, because you've won the match, you've had the biggest fish. I think we must avoid small boys next time we come out, Chris.
Wonderful adventure, though.
Oh, you'll remember that forever, Pete. But where shall we go next weekend, Chris?
Red Mire, perhaps? Monster Carp?
Yes, going over to find a record.
Can I come?
No, they're too big.
They'll pull you in. What a lovely thought.
Yeah.
Deep in the heart of the rolling English countryside lies an ancient, overgrown little pool, not much larger than a farm pond and not unusually beautiful. but we have monsters living here. Giant carp, engaged in enthusiastic courtship. These carp were stocked here in 1934 and have grown to such huge proportions that this little pond, called Redmire Pool, has become a mecca for carp anglers worldwide, with fishing stories to outmonster Loch Ness. In fact, so many legendary carp have been seen and caught in this pretty little pool that it has become quite historic. Chris Yates is a bit of a legend himself, for in 1980 he was lucky enough to catch a record carp of 51.5 pounds, right here, which is extraordinary, because Redmire looks too small to produce such a huge fish. Add to this the 2 previous record carp, also caught here, and you begin to believe that there must be some powerful magic going on below the surface. But then, not much is normal at Redmire.
Morning, Bob.
Hi, Chris, you've made it at last.
Chris is joining long-time friend and accomplished carp angler Bob James on a weekend's quest for one of the fabled monsters.
You had a good run down here.
Yes, a bit bumpy that last bit.
I heard the Kelly kettle rattling across the dam there.
The old bone shaker.
The last hour or so there have been fish all over this huge weed bed here, rocking it all around. Some lovely fish. Look at some of those commons down in there.
Superb. Those 4 fish together. They must all be around 20 pounds.
They're wonderful. Must be at least that. You can put a hell of a bend in my rod.
Amazing clarity of water in this light.
Yeah, it's particularly down that centre channel over there. Now, how deep is it at that end of the lake, Chris?
Well, you've got about 5 or 6 feet either side of the channel, and it goes right down to about 11 or 12.
Right towards the dam?
Yeah, right towards the dam, and there's a point over there which is reputed to be bottomless. Off the poplars.
Oh, I haven't seen any fish over there.
Look down here.
Down
There's two little baby moorhens.
Oh yes, look, a whole brood, just that.
Blown out of the water by that carp. Mummy's looking a bit concerned.
The carp are getting a bit too amorous for a safe moorhen regatta. I think. Look, they're running for cover.
That one behind. Look, that one now. Where the other 2 went. That's a big fish. 25 pounds?
Yeah, at least, I reckon. It's really wide across the shoulders. Look at that. Looks like it's been doing some weight training.
And here,
Oh, there's been some quite good ones here.
clouding up.
Yeah.
That great
Oh, they're
cloud
definitely
of mud.
feeding. Most of those out there are spawning. These are definitely feeding. Perhaps we can make a start and try and catch one of these. I'm keen to catch
See
the
the
fish. Chris.
tail waving in that huge cloud of mud. Bubbles coming up. Let's go and get them there.
Yeah, where's the tackle? Come on, I've got to catch one.
Now, carp can be very difficult to catch. In fact, angling literature is full of accounts of their cunning. And only 40 years ago, the editor of the leading angling journal of the day advised anglers not to waste time carp fishing, as life was too short. How times have changed. For many anglers now catch large carp, and Bob is as expert as any. But he's never fished at Redmire before, and the old carp living here are some of the wisest in the land. So Bob will take advantage of all the major improvements in tackle and baits. Electronic alarms make the long wait for a bite more bearable, especially at night. Strong tackle is essential, for large carp have been described as potted dynamite. Carp have also been likened to salmon with brains. So Bob has developed a whole box of tricks to outwit them. Applying your brain to carp angling problems can lead to success, but you're a failure if the carp picks up the bait without getting caught. So this is attached to the hook by a fine hair. Bob's balding head suggests that he's used hair rigs too often, or maybe the carp made him tear his hair out. Anyway, this little gadget stops the bait sliding off the hair and allows the highly nutritional bait, which is full of flavour and appetite enhancers, anglers call them boilies, to hang free of the hook. This allows natural movement and efficient hooking. Well, sometimes. But Bob hasn't finished yet. A string of baits is attached to the business end with water-soluble string. This dissolves, depositing a cluster of free offerings around the hook bait, which Bob hopes will help win the carp's confidence. The whole fiendish concoction is cast into a hole in the weed where Bob thinks the carp might be hiding. Then it's simply a case of waiting. Bob's technique epitomizes modern carp fishing. Some of Chris's techniques are, well, different.
Okay, Kevin. This is the spot I had in mind when we were first talking about this. I say you're looking very fine today. A few weeks ago. Here we are. Oh, yes. You look lovely. Now, you remember what we said? You're looking a bit groggy. It's all too much for you, isn't it? Very exciting. There, better. Rod in hand. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to stand here, still as stone, and you're... That's it. And you're not going to move for 3 days while I scatter some bait around you and bring the carp up to you, get them to trust your wonderful, wonderful features. They can look forward to seeing you every morning when they come up to the shallows to feed. Take this to your little finger, point it out a bit. There we go. Now, be a good boy. See you in 3 days. Scatter a bit of bait round you. Yeah, lucky beans. If a kingfisher lands on you, try not to smile.
Carp fishing, even for Kevin, can be a waiting game. And normal folk imagine this would require much patience. But patience is a virtue required when time goes slowly. In fishing, time goes too fast. Isaac Walton described fishing as the contemplative man's recreation, and there is much fine literature to contemplate while waiting for a bite. One favourite writer is B.B., who penned many lovely words about fishing and described the carp's mystery and elusiveness, for he was haunted by the monsters he tried to catch at Redmire. He wrote, "In the heat of noonday, I have cruised in a punt upon the surface of that small, fathomless pool, and looked far down, among the waving weed cables, into those mysterious depths. And I have marvelled at the broad netted backs stirring far below, and been made to feel that no skill or patience on my part will ever bring such fabulous monsters to the bank." It was a lovely book, but the carp drove him mad, for in all the years he tried, he never did catch one. Chris is hoping he might improve on BB's luck by using one of the most exciting techniques of all for catching carp: stalking. It was Isaac Walton who wrote, "Study to be quiet," and creeping stealthily within range of feeding fish might take you close enough to your intended quarry to be able to select the fish you want to catch. This is how Chris caught his record 50-pound fish. But today, he's hoping for a mere 20-pounder. Still a big fish, of course. A target like the 4-minute mile or 180 in darts or an eagle in golf. But catching a carp is far more enjoyable than that. For when a fish approaches the bait, it has a choice to take or not to take. Angling's wonderful unpredictability. So fishing is conducted under a continuous air of tension and expectation. The ultimate test is time.
Yes! A good one.
It's going.
Bob? Bob? Bob! I've got quite a good one on here, I think. No, not that way. Not in that weed. Feels like a good fish. Ah, great, well done. I've got quite a good one on here. Where is it? The fish is out there in the weed. Where's the net? And the net is... Where is the net? The net's over there. I'll tell you what, I'll play it round. I'll play it round towards the corner. I'll meet you around there in the corner of the dam.
All right, I'll see you there in a moment.
Yeah, no hurry, no hurry. He's well down. Come on. Oh, yes, it's a really good fish. It's pulling very ponderously and very slowly, like all the big ones do.
Yeah, don't panic, I'm coming with the net.
You can.
There's a bunch of bit thick around here.
Oh, what a shame the net wasn't what it should have been. Now you have a vintage cane takes the strain. And when you hear that, the sweet note of that 50-year-old reel. And if I was that fish, I'd be quite happy, positively proud to be caught on such beautiful, sensitive tackle. I think he's going to snag himself round your knees.
No, I've got my legs tightly together, Chris.
He's definitely trying to come in.
Oh, you've got a great wodge of weed on there.
I don't know whether... What do you think about the angler? He's probably not too happy about the angler, but I bet he doesn't mind the touch. Here we come. This time, yeah. Come on, he's yours.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. First one. Would you say 20?
Yeah, that's 20. Well done.
Yes, no. Richard Walker would be proud of his old rod, still doing service, still mastering the monsters. Well done. Oh, yeah, beauty.
Listen, it's a fine fish, but I'm not so sure about your script writer.
Well, the rod did catch the previous record.
Oh, Dick Walker's 44-pounder, yes.
Yeah, this one has got about half that, but just as wonderful.
Oh, it's a fabulous fish. A great way to start the weekend, Chris.
Nicely taken. Just in the corner of the scissors. Hang on, let me just see. I like to make a sort of egg guesstimate.
Go on then. What do you
24.
Yeah, that's the mid-20s.
24, perhaps even just a little more.
Take the handle.
Just a little more. Oh, yes. A substantial and beautiful piece of fish.
24. Oh, exactly?
Yeah, that'll do.
Well done.
God.
Well done. Well, get a hold on to him.
Put it there.
Well done.
Right. I think he's going to smile for you. He seems to be in a very obliging mood. There we have an English common carp, courtesy of Redmar.
Some folk might find it strange to go to the trouble to catch a fish, only to release it. But Bob and Chris are too fond of their quarry to harm them.
Bye-bye, boy. See you again. See you again in 10 years when you're a 50-pounder.
By caring for fish and their surroundings, anglers also protect lakes and rivers from pollution. And this benefits all wildlife, including water-loving grass snakes. It's said that angling is an excuse for being there, but it goes deeper than that. Famous angler Rod Hutchinson described carp fishing as an obsession that drives a man from the arms of a good woman, and he should know. He takes his wife with him now. Bob and Chris have left their wives at home, but that means they have to make their own tea. And though they take their carp fishing seriously, they have learnt that it's not so important to catch as to enjoy.
Oh, it's just reading good old BB before you came round about Redmar carp. That's the first one I've ever actually seen on the bank. Well done. So what's the secret, Chris?
The secret is entirely luck.
I suspected as much.
A bit of familiarity with the place, but mainly luck. In fact, I've got this lovely little quote from Sheringham. You've probably heard it before. Can I read it to you again?
Yes, go on.
It is certain that good luck is the most vital part of the equipment of him who would seek to slay big carp. For to some men I admit the usefulness of skill and pertinacity. For myself, I take my stand entirely on luck. To the novice, I would say, cultivate your luck. Profit with omens,
yeah.
and signs of the good purport. Watch the magpies on your path. Form the habit of avoiding old women who
squint.
throw salt over your left shoulder. Touch wood with the forefinger of your right hand whenever you're not doing anything else. Be on friendly terms with a black cat.
Oh,
Forgot that one. Turn your money under a full moon. Walk round ladders. Don't start on a Friday. Don't start on a Friday. It worked. Fantastic.
He wants to fight along the bank. He doesn't want to get out in the lake.
He knows that on the snags under the willows, that's where he's heading. There's lots of branches down there this side of the
Thanks a lot, pal.
Well, I just thought I'd mention it.
He certainly is. He's nearly made those branches. I'll tell you what. This isn't a 20-pounder.
I'm sure. Did you see his tail?
Yeah.
It looks like a 20 pounds.
He's got to come around this time. He's back out of the tree branches. If you just pick them up,
Yeah.
just put them round to the right a bit. Yeah. That'll be perfect. That's lovely. That's perfect. Right. Yeah. I'll stay down here. Perhaps if you can't see me, you'll stop panicking quite so much.
You can see the skyline now. I don't want the last flurry taking the big branch.
There he is. Pass the net. Thank you. This is a moment to savour. Oh, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. There he comes over there. He's mine.
Well done. Congratulations. Your first red-eyed carp. Amazing. One each on the first day. Must have been Sheringham's black cat. Kelly Kettle nearly went over then.
There he comes. Take him back under this. Thanks, Gus. Well done. Well, I'm glad you were here to witness that.
Glorious. A well-timed cup of tea, don't you think?
I need a cup of tea now.
Splendid specimen. What a creature.
No pelvics. Ah, this must be a known fish.
Yes. I know him. Incredible.
This was the first big carp I ever caught at Redmire.
Great moment.
20 years ago.
That's amazing, because I suppose that this could be one of Mr. Leaney's original fish from 34.
Extraordinary. It could be nearly 60 years old.
There's no pelvics here. I had this fish nearly 20 years ago. At about, I can tell you now, he was 21 pounds then.
What do you reckon it's going to weigh now?
I think it's a bit bigger. Oh, I don't believe it.
Tell me the good news.
It's another 24 pounder.
I'm slipping back in.
Fantastic. I mean, it's a real old warrior. Nice to see you again. My old friend. Oh, I never thought I would.
Oh, he's away. There he goes. I can relax now. A good night's sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's that cup of tea you're supposed to be making me.
Right, I'll pour it out.
Well, here's the cup.
Here's
It's
the
a
cup.
harmonic convergence.
Yeah, first
And a
day at
good night's
Redmire.
sleep.
24 pounds each. Tonight I shall sleep like a stone.
Oh, this tea's horrid. I'd much rather we celebrated with some claret.
What a good idea.
Yes.
It was Sheringham who wrote lovingly of carp fishing.
Having laid out your rods,
You are at liberty to smoke, meditate, read, and even, I think, to sleep. You and the rods and the floats gradually grow into the landscape and become part of it. It is like life on the Isle of the Lotus. Having caught such a splendid carp yesterday evening, normal folk might assume that Bob would have had enough, but he now wants to catch a bigger one. In fact, all fishermen want to catch a bigger one. Well, not quite all. Carp fishing involves many different methods, and the float sits so prettily in the landscape, allowing Bob to enjoy the privileged beauty of this fabled pool. Carp enjoy sunbathing as much as anglers, but up on the surface they are both visible and vulnerable. Such fish tend to be susceptible to surface baits, and though Chris has never caught a big carp from the surface of Redmire in 20 years of trying, he doesn't let failure stand in his way, and he's had plenty of practice. Chris is going to try floating dog biscuits, soaked overnight to soften them for the hook and give them weight for casting.
Should float all right. Not too hard. Wow. 20 pounder. In fact, there is a 20 pounder. But his head in the weed. Overcast. Come on. Just ease it back. That's it. You've got to feel that it's nothing more than just a change in the direction of the wind. He certainly is one of the biggest fish in view.
Ease it back, try not... Oh, didn't catch on your weed. Just simply... Don't want to spook him now. She's a big fish. At least 20 pounds. He knows the bait's around. He's beginning to... He's smelt it. Oh, no. He's ignoring it. Come on, turn back, come on. Why didn't I leave it? He's looking for where I... Oh, damn it. Oh, the temperature's getting too much. Whew. May come back. Let's take it easy. See where he's gone. Yeah. He's coming back. There's he's definitely coming. Yes, that smells too good for him. He can't resist it. It's irresistible, isn't it, old boy? If I just bring it across that little... Do I dare? Just tweak it. got to be done. Oh, no, not too much. Just he'll find it. He must find it. He'll smell it if he doesn't see it. This is it. He's coming. Yes. Yeah.
Got him. Incredible. Incredible. Look at that weed. There's really nothing up in that weed. Just under it. There she blows. Come on. You can do it. Look at that. Great big wodge of flannel weed. Don't like that at all. That was the call for boatman. And you better not to call for the boatman. Talking of himself. He's got this absolutely bogged down. Now, I've just got him up onto the surface. He looked like he was going to skate around for a bit. Use up a bit of energy. Now he's adopting one of the worst moves in the carp angling handbook. Ah, good. Oh, lovely squeak.
Following nicely now. Come on. Come back in the weed now. Steady now. Come on. This way. Just another inch. That's it. Yeah! Nice. The bramble down the way.
It's a good fish. It is a good fish. God, I can hardly lift it.
Past the weed. Beautiful golden scales. Little golden scaler.
Bob? Bob, come and look at this. We've got another one. Another common. Yes, and it's another 20-pounder. Come on, come have a look. Well done. Look at that. What a glorious sea. Well done. Well done.
Fish. Better looking than the first one. And I got him off the top. Dog biscuit.
I'll slip him straight back, shall I? Yeah, he's still got milk coming out of him.
Yeah. He probably wants to get back to the spawning.
This is still spawning.
There you go, boy. We wanted to see you because you were looking so beautiful. Now you can go back.
There he goes.
Get his bearings for a moment.
He's off. Now we can see everybody looking
He's stuck behind a willow branch.
What's this here?
He's saying, I don't remember that.
Superb. He's off to join the ladies. Yes, the corset ritual.
Wow! Did you see that? He's wasted each side.
That wasn't him.
That might have been.
Yes, I suppose so.
When hot weather raises the water temperature, carp may decide to spawn. This frenzy of activity is created by competitive males who are trying to ensure they are the one to be alongside the female when she releases her eggs. Coot have their own offspring to defend against passionate carp, for June is a time of plenty for all wildlife. Competition among water dwellers is avoided by each species eating different food. Coots eat insects and weed, carp feed on worms and insects, even fish spawn. And when these eggs hatch, the small fish are eaten by great crested grebes. This chick is just a day old. The other is still in the egg and hidden secretly in the overhanging alders. But the nest is no longer a secret. This moorhen also has hungry mouths to feed, and scrambled egg will make a good breakfast. The grebe's loss is the moorhen's gain, but such losses are all part of the natural balance of life. Kevin the Scarecrow is due his daily breakfast too, and Chris's blowpipe serves to fire baits around his coattails, a sort of Carp's fast food restaurant. They certainly don't seem to be taking it away. In fact, the fish are beginning to find the whole eccentric idea quite attractive, and are learning that this is a safe place to eat. So, Plan A is virtually complete. Plan B will have to wait one more day, for Chris has a score to settle for his defeat in a barbel fishing contest against Bob last weekend. The return challenge is a gudgeon match at dawn.
Okay, James.
Right. The rules of the match are...
The point system. 5 for a gudgeon, 2 for an eel, and 20 points for a carp.
But no one's going to get you a calf in a gudgeon match.
I might. Anyway, this isn't a race. It's just a friendly competition.
Just a cutthroat competition. It's only a friendly match, but it's gudgeon match to the death.
Yes. Gudgeon at dawn. I challenge you. Bubbles by your float. That's not gudgeon.
Oh, yes! Is it a carp? Oh, it's a python.
Wiggly worm.
You would have made a good pie. What was that? There's a moorhen falling out of a tree. It's a very clumsy moorhen. I think he fell out of the tree because he was so amazed at seeing 2 gudgeon anglers fishing at Redmire at 5:30 in the morning. Look at that mist rising in that shaft of sunlight. It looks like a parade of ghosts all going along there. The way they're coiled up, one after the other. They're probably the ghosts of departed carp anglers, come to revisit the scene of their glories and their disappointments.
Contrary to what you might expect for such an important match, Gudgeon are the smallest fish at Redmire. But even Sir Isaac Newton thought gudgeon were important and was said to be an expert gudgeon angler, like Bob.
Another gudgeon!
45!
Yes, I'm absolutely dead. Come along.
Well, it's because you're at the right end of the...
Look how warm this little fish is from where the lake water's so warm.
Gosh, it's like a stewed gudgeon.
Lovely, isn't it? It's all toasty.
Apparently, fried gudgeon are meant to be a very tasty dish.
I took part at Rich some years ago. 4 pound arm of cooking. And 2 rather nice French girls came along.
Oh, come on, James, we don't want to hear any more of these sort of stories. That's enough now. Yes, go on, what happened?
I'm not going to do it now.
Oh, come on. And they came along and they had a frying pan and a little fire and they cooked them on the spot and you all ate gudgeon from the tent.
Yeah!
It's still a filthy
Oh,
place.
Yates, where are you?
I'm just here, just rebaiting my
Another
hook.
gudgeon.
So that's... you're on 50 now. Yeah, and I'm on 20.
I think I've won, don't you?
Well, I suppose I'll accept defeat gracefully. So you get the trophy.
Well done. Well fished, sir. Especially your first ever gudgeon, mate. Redmire.
Where shall we fire it?
Straight up.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, yes. Have you some glasses with you?
Yeah.
Glasses in the clear. Champagne for the valiant loser.
Well done, sir.
King country, Redmire.
Yes. The toast to Redmire, I think. Thank you, Redmire. May you always be as beautiful as you are.
Yes, and a toast to Kevin.
I wonder what he's thinking.
He's probably thinking it's about time you get the cast.
His time will come.
It's an interesting subject, time. There's never enough of it.
No. Everybody rushes along. No time for each other. Then you've got somewhere like this, where time seems to have stopped. Actually, I don't think time passes here at all. I think it collects. You have more time than you think. A day can seem to last like a week, and a week can last a month. I think I'll stay here till autumn.
Maybe Kevin will want to stay till autumn. Maybe he's already gone home.
Oh no. No, he won't leave before he's seen Plan B. Now the main problem with Plan B, apart from having to impersonate Kevin pretty exactly, is to get the bait to the fish without spooking them. And I know they're down there because they're within 6 feet of me. And they like the smell of these maggots. In fact, it could be one first chuck. Yeah, I think we're going to manage. No, he's picked up the loose bait. He's got to pick up the hook bait. Don't go away now. No. He's got it. Yep. No. Ah. Little rascal. Bait looks alright. Just drop it back in the same spot now. Oh, there. Off they go. Typical carp fashion. Not even a polite goodbye. Leaving me looking like a wingless heron stuck in the mud. It's enough to drive a man mad. At least a carp angler mad. But there's always a straggler who can't resist the smell of the bait. And he's going to come back. Oh! And he's going to go away again. But something's materialising out of the shadows. I do believe he He's going to. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. Go on, yeah. Oh, God. Oh. A little to the left, I think. God, no. Ah, he's off. Don't believe it. I mucked it up again.
For those who aren't yet sure whether anglers need certifying, the next carp fishing technique Bob and Chris try might just confirm it.
Where are all those fish you've been talking about?
They're here going round and round in this willow jungle. But how on earth can I get a bait to them?
Well, up there?
You think so? I suppose it might work.
It should work. You're good at climbing trees.
It's difficult with a rod in your hand. I think your father was a chimp. Too many cups of tea.
Peachy tips.
Can you see him yet?
Yeah, it's got it all down there now. Bird's eye view. They're all down there now.
You see the advantage of getting above them.
Oh, it's lovely. I say, the bird's eye view definitely does the trick.
And the advantages of fishing for them is that they don't expect to be fished for from above. Right.
You can get that bait.
I'll get a bait to them straight away. Right, now I shall show you.
Show me this trick.
This old Amazonian Indian trick.
You're going to get my bait. That fish.
Right down there. Pick up open.
Can you apply another tune?
You point the fish you want. They're all in range. Open the bait arm.
Hold it, look, there's one mud in them always.
Right, I'll get it just beyond and you can twitch it back.
Okay, cool. Go.
I like it. Damn moorhead.
I haven't got the bait, it's okay.
Have you got that one?
Oh, the fish are still down there though. The fish are going to beat them to it. Look at that.
Can you see your bait?
No, not in amongst all that mud.
Can you see your line?
Yeah, I can see the line. The line's okay. It's just a dead cert. Look at them all.
They're very eager.
Look, that's the fish. He's right over my bait. I can see the line. He's just twitching the line. He's going, he's going, he's going.
You got him.
Believe it. No, I've got it. I've hooked it now. What the hell am I going to do with it?
We go in.
In?
We can't land it from up here. We've got to go in and land it from down there.
Take the line off me again.
Yeah, we're in still.
Come on, get the net.
The hat. Hey, it's deeper than I thought. You said it had only just come over my wellies.
Yes, come on. Come on.
Yeah, it's heading straight to that willow again. I reckon you did that on purpose. Or was it you did it on purpose?
I'll keep a little lower in the water, I think.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Don't even get into those willow roots on the other side. Good. Good, that's it. Bit of side strain, that side, that side, that side.
It just doesn't want to go out. Leave it.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
When he comes in, I'll start thrashing around. Make sure he doesn't come back under. We don't want to go diving under that willow. Save the trees. And enough damage for one day. Okay. Right, come on.
God, this is mine now. I haven't jumped out of this tree for nothing.
Oh, he looks a bit. He's a bit tired now.
Oh, look,
we got him.
Oh,
He's a good fish. Yes, we got him.
Now where do we go from here?
Fantastic, magnificent. Look, I've got a spring balance in my pocket. We'll weigh it on the spot. I do believe you have a 20-pounder. 13, 12, 11. No, I'm only joking. I do believe we've got another 24-pounder here. It's too good to be true, really. 24 pounds exactly. Let's have a good look at him. Fish. You don't want to photograph him in here, for God's sake, do you?
No.
There he goes. Well done. Oh, lovely colour. Like leather. I mean, it really is like leather.
Well done,
He
mate.
wants to go back. Yeah.
Well, we all got in the water together, mate. Yeah.
A good old warrior. Well done, sir.
Lovely. What a stunt.
I told you you'd get one from the tree. This is a crazy stunt of an idea. It would work. It worked. I'm stuck. I'm going down. You've still got your wellies. Your feet wider than mine or something. No,
I reckon you've got webbed feet.
Make it over there, come on. Nearest point to the teapot.
I've lost the boot. I've got it. Hold it. Let it come.
Doesn't feel very nice. I'm absolutely soaked through now, but I'm totally happy. I don't want to get pneumonia. Let's get the kettle on.
Oh yeah, come on, we'll have some tea.
No, come and think of it. I prefer a brandy.
Whoa, look at that.
A carp leaping. Must be an omen. No, he was making a toast.
So salute.
It's been a weekend as happy as that carp. I think we should do something else next week.
Yeah, well, something equally summer-like. We should go and catch some trout or try for a salmon.
You mean a carp with no brains?